came here to be a musician, a harmonica player, and that all kind of fell apart. He kind of got real disenchanted with music and turned his back on it, sort of. And then he just turned 63, and 2 years ago, out of the clear blue sky, he started painting. Never painted a thing before in his life. And he came up with this idea of these cards. And he invented this concept called wordisms. And what they are is they're pictures. And the picture is a word. And you have to figure out what the word is by looking at what the picture, literally, well, I have to show you some of them to give you an example. But you see the picture and you have to figure out phonetically. Well, the picture is almost, if you describe the picture right, it's phonetically is the word. And he did a set of 50 of them. Now he's working on, I think, his third set. He's done all the paintings for each one, invented the wordism, and he's selling them as framed prints. And the cards are like flashcards with the picture on one side and the word on the other side. It is picking up incredibly. I told him within 5 years he's probably going to have, somebody's going to come along and give him several $1 million for his
Hallmark.
concept.
I'll buy him out.
Yeah, exactly, they will.
You know, it's amazing to me, we're in a renaissance of the people that were creative when we were younger, and we're all continuing to be so creative. And what's going to be turned out by our generation as we hit maturity is going to be phenomenal.
Yeah,
it's going to be
let us
a new renaissance.
reach maturity.
Well, if we don't die, some of us are going to die because we killed ourselves early on. We just didn't know it yet.
Well, it's just so amazing. He's never painted or anything, and now he's got this whole new thing going and a new lease on life. And everywhere he goes, they just love him. People are asking him to do them in other languages, and he's getting them kinds of invitations to do this and do that.
I had an interesting conversation with my sister, who said to me, "Tama, your photography is just doing so great. Just think what it would have been like if you would have just gotten going like 5 years ago." And I said, I was going 5 years ago. I said, I'm an overnight sensation. It only took me 37 years to get here. I said, the only thing that's different right now is the internet. I just have more access to people. So my photography is finally being seen. It just wasn't being seen before.
Well, I've lightened up on my feelings about the internet. I mean, I was the last person in America, I think, to get a computer. I got my first computer 3 years ago, and I brought it home, and it sat in the box for 4 months before I even talked myself into putting it up.
That's funny.
Because I had all these moral questions about it. I would tell other people, and they would just roll their eyes.
I listened to a great interview last night that talked about how free the internet has been because it's freed us from the burden of paper. And the burden of paper limited the amount of information that could travel. Because paper is expensive and it takes up space.
And you got to cut trees down. Damn, the motherfucker isn't their guns. I wish they would go away. It just bothers me to know they're shooting, that's all. Yeah. What are they shooting? Little animals? Well, my big moral question has to do with things like satellites and stuff. I just don't like the idea that we just presumptuously put them out there. It's like, space isn't ours. We just have this thing that we just go wherever we want, put whatever we want out there. We're filling the space full of all these satellites. I mean, do we actually have? We don't have permission to do that. These kind of moral questions, most people just roll their eyes at. But it bothered me for a long time. Do I participate by proxy in something that I don't believe in? When I die and get caught up, am I going to be told, well, everybody else, just because everybody else did it, you didn't have to do it. In your heart, you knew it was wrong, and you went along with it anyway. If I was the only person in the world, it was a holdout. Still, in my heart, if I knew it was wrong, am I going to have to account for that? Maybe I will. Well, are you shooting still? Oh, well, I don't want to waste your film, so let me say something. I don't know, but I've been told streets of heaven are paved with gold. I ain't seen them, so I can't say. Besides, heaven's just too far away. I wanna have sweet dreams have more time to find your happiness. Reach out, touch a hand, help create the promised land. Trust your heart, use your mind. Time's wasted, so don't waste time. Love everybody, follow your bliss. Love is the answer, so don't resist. I wanna have sweet dreams under peaceful skies, and awake in the light of the morning, and well in the land where the Great Spirit lies. Give my all to the dawn. Someday, someday, someday we'll be together. Someday, someday, someday just you and me. One day we'll have no choice. We'll sing together in just one voice, and we'll sing it long, and we'll sing it high. We'll sing all the way to the sweet by and by. I wanna have sweet dreams under peaceful skies, and awake in the light of the morning, and dwell in the land where the Great Spirit lies. My all to the dawn. I wanna have sweet dreams under starry skies, with my brothers and sisters together.